Okay, we're having Trump bothering with Jerome Powell with the Federal Reserve. At this point, the Fed is irrelevant. We're talking about the football scoreboard strategy. The rest of the world is following China because they have no other option. Their industries would shut down if they didn't get rare earths and components from China. So Trump is pretending he's doing something. Actually, he doesn't really care. He has understood he is being restricted by the courts and he is being disregarded, legally disregarded. And Bannon accepted that no one is listening to Trump. So, and we can see with these strikes in Syria by the IDF slash the Pentagon. The White House said, they didn't know about them. They are against them, something like that. So no one cares. Trump has become irrelevant. He will be trying to sabotage the whole thing in order to pretend he is relevant. But anyway, so the next thing to happen in terms of harming China would be Brics financial system. As I've explained to you, the Brics financial system is a barter system which evolved from Eurodollar shadow banking, through which we had Vitol, Gunvor, Trafigura, and Glencore being the intermediators of the oil producing countries and the banks and the mega banks, mainly US banks, of collateralizing commodities, mainly crude oil, iron ore, aluminum, and copper. So around the world since the 2000s actually, because Federal Reserve money printing started in 1999-2000, not 2008. There have been everywhere commodities piled to serve as currency, as collateral in shadow banking, doing de facto barter, replacing US treasuries gradually. So China, India, Brazil, and Russia copied that and created a barter system where iron ore, crude oil, copper, and aluminum are the currency. A leveraged collateral. And we have ships or trains shipping these four materials from storage place to storage place, from pile to pile, from underground to underground as payment, thus reducing the use of the US treasuries as currency, as collateral, which means that they don't really need the West as much as before, or America as much as before. So next to strike, in my view, would be this system. And the carriers of this system are, again, Gunvor, Glencore, Vitol, and Trafigura. These are four mega commodity houses who are working for anyone who makes the money, which is China, Russia, Iran, United States, Saudis, anyone. So, in a sense, Saudi oil is being supplied as collateral to replace US treasuries, not for consumption. That's why the prices are not dropping, as the official supplies are higher from OPEC and from Saudis. So the next one to strike would be this structure. And the Pentagon next will strike this structure because I don't see any other weak point or anything more threatening than this not entirely independent but some kind of autonomous payment system between the BRICS or the global south as they call it and the global south. So I don't know, some blowing up a ship carrying Vitol owned iron ore or blowing up a warehouse storing Trafigura owned aluminum, something like that, which would shake Chinese supply chains, the Chinese elites, and the Chinese CCP leadership to the core, would shake them, would threaten them. So I'm expecting, and of course the Pentagon won't say they did it. They'll blame it. I don't know, the Houthis, the ISIS Navy. I don't know, the Somali Pirates Air Force, something like that. But again, there is a string of strikes to disconnect China from the West, and I'm seeing that would be next, striking the Brics barter system, threatening U.S. treasuries as currency. And again, everything is bad. Everything will get worse. No light at the end of the tunnel. Have no hope. The worst is yet to come. You have a great night.